They say you can tell when a doll is haunted by the way it breathes at night, even when the room is still. But no one ever tells you what it means when it starts to grow. After the divorce, Claire Carter needed quiet, a clean slate. She took her 8-year-old daughter Emily and moved into a crooked old Victorian house on the edge of a forgotten New England town. Emily became quieter than ever. She stopped asking questions, stopped laughing. She only drew pictures, dark, scratchy things, filled with windows that blinked and shadows with too many arms. Claire assumed it was just grief. Then came the doll. They found it in a thrift shop. Dusty shelves, no lights, just an old woman behind the counter who smiled too wide when Emily picked it up. The doll was porcelain, pale, with faded blue eyes and lips sewn shut by thick, black thread. Emily clutched it like it had always belonged to her. "She is mine now," she said softly. She said so. The woman nodded. Lula chooses who she remembers. That night, Claire heard something over the baby monitor. Not Emily. Something else. Breathing. Heavy, slow, wet breathing. She found Emily asleep, but the doll on her chest rose and fell like lungs beneath cloth. Claire tried to throw it out. Twice, once into the trash, once into the fire pit. Both times it returned back on the shelf. Emily started saying things she could not know, things about Claire's past, about her father, about the basement door Claire had nailed shut. Claire found a journal in the attic, her grandmother's, filled with shaky writing and blood-stained pages. It spoke of a sleeper, a thing not born but fed. Claire broke. She entered Emily's room with a hammer and a plan to end it. But as she lifted it, Emily looked up and smiled a smile that was no longer hers. Claire froze, not from fear, but from guilt. For months she had been distant, grieving in silence, drowning in wine, work, and denial. The next day, Claire buried the doll deep, far from the house, sleeping peacefully in her bed, bathed in soft moonlight. The room feels calm, serene. Some things feed on grief, but some grief can be healed if you choose to face it, not run from it. Lula was not just a curse. She was a consequence. And sometimes the scariest ghosts are the ones we raise ourselves. Close your eyes, if you dare. Darkness awaits you. As the darkness closes in, don't forget to like and subscribe before it finds you.